Hey y'all, it's Tyler Kimani, and welcome to Orgasmic Media.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tyler Kimani, and we are back here with another episode of Orgasmic Media. And I have two of my favorite people that are doing it big for the community. I have Malik, and I have Neekko.
What up, what up?
Yes, you might have seen Neekko hosting around the community, hosting your favorite events. She's also running around with her Pinky for Education is Key. My boy Malik is the owner and founder of 111 Ave. And he's about to be telling us about his event that they're going to team up on. But we're going to let them tell you what they do. Let's start with Malik. Malik, let's talk about 111 Ave and what you do.
So it really started as Azixz Ave, which is my last name, my legal last name for people that don't believe me. But over the pandemic and then going back to school, I decided I wanted to rebrand. So I was born on 111, and then like my cousin, she's real like deep into spirituality and stuff like that. So she was like, you should Google like what that means. And it means like new beginnings, rebirth, things of that nature. And Maple Ave is the block that pretty much raised me. Fist fights, family functions, like that's the core of my roots. So I took those two things together and created 111 Ave, which is basically I throw events for adults that aren't so much kid friendly, but the proceeds is always giving back to the youth.
Okay, I love to see it.
Yeah.
And Neekko, let's talk about Education is Key, girl.
Yes, ma'am. So, yeah, we definitely on the same page as far as, doing something fun for a cause. So, yeah, my name is Neekko. I do hostings. I call myself an entertainer with a purpose. So, like Tyler already said, you might have seen me around. But I do have my nonprofit, Education is Key. So I fundraise money for scholarships for inner city students in LA. I also do events that do allow me to fundraise for, the proceeds, which, Tyler has definitely shown up and supported and has, helped contribute to, the 5 years of us running and giving out scholarships, the community as well. And we're also growing and expanding to do more than just, events and scholarships. We're going to do programs, summits, and way more hands-on things with the community and the youth for sure. So we just getting started, and we definitely continue to collaborate and partner up with other locals in the community to give back and do the same thing. So I appreciate you for having me.
For sure.
Team up.
For sure.
Yeah.
No problem.
It's only right. It's only
No
right.
problem. Y'all are not new to the couch or Orgasmic Media. Y'all been on here several times. So every time y'all come, I love to see the growth and the elevation. I love that you guys are teaming up. So let's talk about this event you guys are teaming up with. Players only. Let's talk about it. We got to dress up. You got to look fly. Okay?
Facts. I think it's honestly a misconception that LA people don't get fly. So I want to use this opportunity to people like, really put it on. Which one is my camera so I can make it clear? This one? All right.
You got to take the glasses off.
So we live in LA, right? I'm not expecting anybody to have a mean coat in the closet. It's Tyler's. You know what I'm saying? So whether you a dude, you want to put on a 3-piece double-breasted suit, or you want to put on a button-down Prada, have your 6 chains showing. Ladies, if you want to wear a pantsuit, if you wanted to do a nice cocktail dress, whatever being fly means to you, that's what Players Only is. Players Only is more of an energy and a metaphor versus like we looking like Detroit pimps. I hope that's well understood.
Yeah. Put it back on it.
With that being said, the proceeds are going to go to 2 seniors from the LA area. LA meaning Compton, Carson, Long Beach, Inglewood, Hawthorne, Lawndale, Gardena, that are attending HBCUs in the fall. And just as a student of events, I've always watched what Neekko has done. Post-pandemic, pre-pandemic, it was cool to give back to the community. I know it's a lot of people kind of like died down from that, but she's one of the few that like stayed true to those roots. And with this, I want to be able to partner with her to give away these scholarships to the kids from LA going to HBCUs next fall.
Yeah.
It's only right.
Why are HBCUs near and dear to your heart, Malik?
That's where I started college at Virginia State, and I ended at Grambling.
Okay.
My sister, she's a product of HBCUs. All my close homeboys are product of HBCUs. And I know what it's like to be thousands of miles away from home. And the financial office like, yo, if you ain't got a rack or 2,000 by the end of this week, sorry, but you gotta pack your stuff and get out of here. Yeah. So I know when I had like go through my trials and tribulations going through school, if I had that extra money just to be able to stay, life would have went totally different. So that's why they're near and dear to my heart, because they don't have the funding like a lot of people think they do. And I feel like a lot of kids' education and their college career shouldn't stop because they are in a good financial situation.
Yeah. Amen. Yes. Okay. Neekko, may I ask why, you team up with a lot of people, and I'm sure it's very intentional who you team up with, but why did you decide to team up with Malik? I know he told us why he teamed up with you, but why did you decide to team up with Malik?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely align in regards to like our mission and our intention and what we want to do in regards to, giving back to students, especially those that come from a similar background as us and have that similar experience. And with education is key, we don't just necessarily focus on HBCUs, but that's definitely a target, that's on our radar and that we do cater to. Like, we don't really count anyone out. As we know, we focus on colleges, universities, trade schools, vocational schools, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just, still aligns with our mission. It's only right. We're from the same place.
Sure.
We're doing the same thing. So it's like, why not?
Yes.
So like I said, I appreciate you still staying tapped in with me because, like, we've been connected years ago. So, timing is everything. When it makes sense. It ain't no rush.
Facts.
We ain't going nowhere.
Sure.
Exactly, like we ain't going nowhere. So it's
Sure.
just cool that we was able to bring it now, and cheers to the future and what else we do. But yeah, essentially we align. We on the same page, 100%. So.
Yes.
Right on.
Why is it important for our generation? I know people still like, y'all young still, but why is it important for us to start, giving back and start pouring into the next generation that's coming up?
You want to take it first?
Okay, I was like,
you go ahead. No, you go ahead. I'll feel you.
Like, my whole thing is just like, why not? Like, it's so much to live for, for ourselves, 100%. Like, I'm gonna put myself first because if I don't take care of myself, I'm not good for nobody. But it's just like, for me, the older I've gotten, and especially going into college and taking certain courses, like sociology courses, Black studies, and like learning just the injustices, the gaps, the history as far as like why we are here right now, where we are in regards to that disadvantage. It was just like, okay, like me, I've always been a natural entertainer and I've always been into like having fun, making people laugh, making people feel some kind of way, being in the spotlight, all that good stuff. But then I'm just like, okay, well, I want to do something more than just, make y'all feel some type of way. I want to leave something behind. I want to have some kind of purpose on top of my talent. And for me, education was something that was pushed heavily in my household, and I come from a humble background where it's just like, finances was not always the greatest thing, so I could just resonate with that struggle, that strife, but then also having big dreams, big visions, and educating yourself is a part of making those things happen. You gotta learn, you feel me, you gotta learn what it is that you want to do, that you want to make happen. And college played a role in my life, and I know that it plays a role in others' lives, and people may seem that they count themselves out and seem intimidated and think that they're not worthy or capable, and it's just like, look, I came from the same background.
Yeah.
If I could do it, you could do it. So we gonna do it.
Like,
I'm gonna help you, be inspired and encouraged. So, yeah.
That's okay.
Pretty much it.
Love it.
One of my OGs got arrested, so Jimmy Thurgood, one of my frat brothers too. He told me this like when I was in middle school. He said, we all have three things: time, money, or talent. Some people have all three, some people have two, but even a homeless man got all the time in the world. So I figured, I might not have $1 billion or I might not be able to sing and dance, but there's some way that I can impact my people, in the best way I can.
Yes, I love it. And I love the fact that you guys are encouraging other people of our age group to join in. The proceeds are going directly to the students. So I love to see it.
For sure.
You guys have given scholarships before. Has there been a moment where you were just like really grateful and like it really just low-key touched your heart? I know every time you give a scholarship, it touches your heart, but was there a moment like you really felt moved and was like, damn, I'm really doing something that's like important?
Yeah, it was actually two instances. The kid that I got the first scholarship to, Ethan, I believe he's either graduating, I'm talking about flash. He's either graduating in the fall or next spring from Howard.
Wow.
Yeah, so he hit me up one day, was just like, yo, man, like, I gave all your advice. It's the reason why I got straight A's, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, wow, that's nuts. Then there was another dude, I forget this kid's name, but I got a DM at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And he was just like, yeah, man, I've been depressed, thinking about suicide, but like seeing how you kind of really give back and care about people, like, saved my life. And I'm like, yo, that's deep.
Really like.
So you kind of think, you just had, like, you laying on the couch and watching TV, you having these ideas, just like, this is something I want to do, but you really don't understand, like, the impact it can have on other people. And when you kind of receive those messages back, it's like, it might not be 1,000 people watching, but if I can just change one person's life or impact one person's life, I can go to glory and be okay with what I did.
Yeah.
Yes, for real. Same for me. Like, it really just be those messages, I don't know if it's called retention, but it's just like, when the students come back and they volunteer some kind of like experience to just share with you and be vulnerable with you. Like, I know I had one student who applied for a scholarship for 2021, I believe it was. And he made it all the way to the final round, but he was so intimidated and scared and just doubted himself, and he basically counted himself out of the final round. Like, he didn't want to go through with the final round. And I'm just like, please do not be intimidated. Like, this process is not about, seeing who's the best and like really putting you to a challenge. It's really just, allowing yourself to show up for yourself. It's that simple. Just show up for yourself. Complete the steps. Like, when I was in school, half of the grade is just doing your homework and showing up to class. Like, that's easy, So it was just like one of those things where I get the chance to be able to inspire, young people who may doubt themselves and, like I said, think that they're incapable or not worthy enough, and just showing them like, you can do it. And so it's just always fulfilling when those students follow through, and he was actually grateful and glad that I did push him. So that was just like a good feeling, And then another student I recently got an email from, I actually gave him a scholarship last year. His name was Jordan. And, he reached out and followed up with me and was just like, I was really nervous about this year, but I just wanted to follow up and let you know, like, I'm about to be on honor roll. Like, I got a 3.4 GPA. Yeah. Like, like, I'm doing big things. Like, I made it through. I did it my first year. And I'm just like, see, like, this right here, this is my currency. Like, this is my payback. Like, I don't even think about the money. Like, I don't think about the money. I don't think about the accolades. I just think about the impact every time. Like, and that nothing beats that ever.
Yes, I love it.
People write the youth off. Like, they're way more intelligent and understanding and, compassionate than a lot of people give them credit to. Yeah. And if you just like sit them down for 5 or 10 minutes, they'll really soak up the game and really apply it.
Yeah.
And better than I did, because when I was that age, like, I'm not really trying to hear all this or anybody that's older than me.
Yeah.
But I think they kind of understand like how easy it is, or how accessible it is to be successful. It's really not a pipe dream. It's not impossible. So just pour into them, and you'll be surprised. The fruits of that labor that will blossom.
And I like how you guys also brought up the fact that you guys are encouraging students who also don't feel like college is for them, but trade school might be for them, or
1,000%.
Other stuff might be for them. So I love the fact that you guys are educating them on other avenues to be successful.
For sure.
Facts. Because it's just like education is beyond the classroom. We learn every day in life. Like, literally, life is your classroom. But definitely want to just let the kids know, like, don't feel less than if college ain't for you, or you feel stupid because like, we really could get deep with this, but we ain't gonna do all of that. But it's just like, like, school is just one way to make it. Like, that's not the only way. That's not the end all be all. Like, we are all talented. We are all capable. It's just a matter of you finding your groove, finding your routine, and finding your passion. Like, finding something that keeps you going, that wants to keep learning or figuring it out. Like, but it's all there, and we just doing our job. We just doing our part. That's it.
And it comes natural too. It comes way natural.
It does come natural, and I love to see it every time. I always show up for Neekko when she have an event.
Yep.
Definitely gonna show up for yours. I've been at the block parties, been at the last player ball. Okay,
Man,
listen,
flies.
Right.
Listen.
Got the dress. I synced the girl.
Exactly. July 22nd. Do not miss out. I believe tickets are going on sale. Are they already on sale?
Yeah, when this video comes out, they'll be on sale for sure.
Tickets are going to be on sale by the time this drops. Get your tickets. Give back to the community. Give back to the kids. Come out, have fun. Get dressed, look fly.
Yeah, it's gonna be some real LA business taken care of.
The girls always needed it. The girls always need an excuse to look cute. Okay.
Always.
Facts.
Get cute for a cause. Okay. Any more details you want to put out there for July 22nd?
Like I said, it's not a pimp's ball, so don't be discouraged. Dress to impress. Now, if you want to show up half-stepping, that's on you. But if you get caught on film looking dusty, God bless. That ain't my fault. You feel me? But come out, have a good time. Have 3 of my homeboys, my day ones, DJ Miles P, DJ B Mac, my homie Derek perform DJing. My brother O'Bandy's gonna come through, bless us one time for the one time. You know what I'm saying? So when you think of summer 23, it's what you're gonna remember for sure.
Okay, yes. Like I said, July 22nd, come out, get dressed, get cute for a cause. The proceeds are going to children who are going to HBCU. And we always want to get back to the community, so this is one way. Neekko has many ways that you can get back to her.
1,000%.
She's always accepting funding for scholarships. She just recently had her outside day, so be prepared for next year's outside day. It was very fun this year. I know next year's going to be bigger and better, so be prepared. And like she said, she's going to have many more opportunities for you guys to help with her. Education is key, so stay tapped in with them. Please shout out your information again so that people can know where they can help out and everything.
So my Instagram is AZIXZ. I don't get on Twitter.
It'll be down.
It's Ooh, it's a deep place. So yeah, you can find tickets on AZIXZ or 111 Ave, which is ONE 11 AVE.
Yeah. And you can follow me on Instagram at Your Girl Neekko, YOURGIRLNEEKKO. And you click the link in my bio to support. I have everything in the bio. I ain't gonna lie, but www.eduiskey.org to support, donate, read up on Education is Key, contact me. And you might also see me. You will see me outside in LA. So you can see me, say hey.
You will definitely see her.
But Tyler, I'm proud of you. Yes. Like I said, we've been doing this for a while now, and you're one of the few that through all the ups and downs, highs and lows, whatever you go through, you stay true. And like I said, we started in the park when you knew like, all right, bro, it ain't gonna be no traffic during this time, so this is all we got to shoot.
Say that.
You feel me? So we went from there to the studio to here. So keep doing what you're doing. Like you one of the staples in the city for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Yes. I love y'all so much. I'm always support. Thank y'all so much. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break before I start crying. Yes, thank you. Stay tuned. We're about to get into game time, y'all.
Education is Key is an ongoing campaign and a movement where I fundraise money for scholarships for inner city students of Los Angeles. It is a message and an example. And in the message, I'm not just talking to students and telling them to go to school, but I'm also just promoting to the community in general to be informed. Be informed about what's going on in your community and politics. Be educated in raising a family, financial literacy, and so much more. Education is Key is an example of economic empowerment. So when you donate to me or when you shop with me, you get your ghetto hoodie or your ghetto t-shirt, which ghetto stands for guys and girls have enough talent to overcome. I am able to use your buying power to fund scholarships for our very own students in our own backyard. So when I gave out those $5,000 worth of scholarships in August of 2019, it wasn't me, it was we. And we're gonna continue to do this annually, and we're getting ready for 2020. So let's get it. I just wanna make sure that you guys understand that Education is Key is bigger than scholarships. It is about us as a whole. We're tackling unity, economic power, and knowledge, because we know that knowledge is power, and education is key. Sure,
they took away the books to always keep you from the truth. King pooped the hat since they tried to take him from his roots. They asked me why I do it, well I do it for the youth.
All right, y'all, welcome back. And since it's Black Music Month, we're going to do a Black Music Month trivia. So we're going to see how well they know. I think it's pretty easy. So I'm going to see.
I hope so, because we can't get our black cards taken.
Okay.
Especially after Juneteenth.
I was going to say, come on, y'all. Y'all got it on these.
Do me.
All right, y'all ready for number one?
We got this.
Yeah, we got this.
Gladys's man was on a train to Georgia. What time was the train?
Oh, I got you.
Hope we did.
The midnight train to Georgia.
Okay, there you go.
Wait, wow. Why did I not know that?
Yeah, it's good. You warming up.
All right.
You warming up.
Number two. The Happy Birthday song by Stevie Wonder was originally made for who?
Hey, niggas.
This nigga said niggas.
Wait. Oh.
Damn, I ain't never heard of this.
I don't feel bad because I don't feel like anybody like it.
It's Martin Luther King. It was originally made for Martin Luther King.
Oh, I did not know that.
You bullshit.
I told y'all education gonna be out in the classroom, baby. You learn something new.
Wait, for real?
I'm dead ass. You gotta listen to the whole song. It's saying the lyrics.
Okay, let's sing the verses.
I don't know the verses now, but I know
Nobody even made it to that.
Listen, I asked the questions.
We said the chorus, Tyler. Goddamn.
I was watching a podcast earlier. They said nobody sings outside of like the Happy Birthday.
No, they don't. That's part of the trip.
I'm listening to that on the way home.
I'm
gonna get it right. You seen the new version with Isaiah J?
I did. Shout out to Isaiah J.
That's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay,
That's kind of fire.
All right, number 3. The Jacksons were born where?
And I know what it said because I seen the movie.
Gary, Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah, Gary, Indiana.
All right.
I couldn't get that one wrong.
All right, now. He was wondering if he could take you out, show you a good time, invite you to his house.
Mr. Wilson.
Come on.
All right now.
My name is
my mother so you can call me, goddammit.
Eazy-E was cruising in a what?
6'4".
On me. That's just
He got me. This my dog. He got me.
that's just entertainment.
Hold me down.
Let me say this one before I say this next one.
Azixz
We
is
don't
not
gangbang,
on
okay?
No, we don't.
Okay, but Snoop Dogg keeps what hanging out his left
He
side.
got blue
Blue
flag
flag,
hanging
hang
out the left side. Yeah, that's the what?
Yeah.
Okay, all right now.
God bless.
This really is that though. This
Yeah.
thing. Yep.
Before Jay-Z hopped out the window, what did he ask?
What's your name?
What's your name?
All right, y'all did good.
I be having like seen the lyrics first
Yeah.
before I just on That's all you I can do. Yeah.
Y'all did good. I'm proud of y'all, all right?
All right.
Okay, so education might be key, okay?
I got one for you though.
What?
Go get her, get her.
Ron Isley or Charlie Wilson?
Ooh, don't do that. Cause I'm gonna go, ooh, don't do that.
That is tough.
Ooh, cause we got in between the sheets.
I know,
But
like-
then also,
What the hell is going
No,
on?
between the sheets in my
baby,
Then
wait.
you got
He was on computer, but Charlie was on Computer Love, you know.
Ooh. Yeah, Charlie
a
got me
tough
with computer. You already got me with computer love. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
That's a
lie.
tough one.
I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh, why you do that?
It was my bad.
What you got? I got Charlie.
I think I'm about to go with Ron. I ain't gonna lie
I'm
to
gonna do
you.
Charlie. I'll hold Charlie down.
I think with between the sheets
said,
is a deal breaker
down.
with Ron. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Ron.
I'm about to go with Ron. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, but Charlie.
Yeah.
Cause see, Charlie was with Snoop
Oh,
and
man.
Justin. Like they
Yeah.
had they thing.
Yeah,
and
they
then,
did.
You know.
Ooh, that's tough.
that
yeah,
is
but that was
tough.
a good one. I like that
Shout
one.
out to the unks.
Shout out to both of them.
Shout out to
because
them.
they
You know,
both-
longevity, all right? But y'all, tap in with 111 Ave. Tap in with Education is Key. Be sure to please attend July 22nd. Be in your flyest outfit.
Please do.
We doing it for the kids, y'all. We turning up for the kids. We getting ratchet for the kids.
Yes.
Okay?
For a call.
It's gonna be what LA should feel like.
Okay.
No disrespect.
Y'all always say LA ain't got no nightlife. Hey, we bringing y'all something. July 22nd. Tap in. Tickets will be on sale once this drop. My name is Tyler Kimani. This is Malik. This is Neekko. We out of here.